Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are doing my first annual 13 spooky days of Halloween makeup. You guys requested it on my TikTok, so here I am doing it for you. I hope I can keep up with the 13 days. Here is look number 1. This is one that was highly requested when I did it on my TikTok a few weeks back, and you guys really wanted to see how to do it. And I really was excited to do this one for you because it is a very easy look to do. Okay guys, let's get into this tutorial. So our body already has this natural shape that we kind of want to follow. So starting at the base of the neck with a Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil, I'm just going to kind of draw out where I want my body to be away from my neck that's going to disappear. So starting at the base of my neck on my chest, I'm just going to draw a straight line. And then where my shoulder kind of is here, I just want to make this dip because that's just like a natural dip that you already make. And then come back up into your shoulder here. Do the same thing on the other side. If you make a mistake, don't worry about it because we will be using some paint and some shadows and it'll help clean it all up. I have the Carnival XL Pro palette here. You can use any palette that has brown shadows in it. I'm just gonna be dipping in to one called Fade. It's just like a nice brownie tone. You want to make a U shape with the shadow, and it's going to be the same width as your neck. And then I'm just using a brush that I got at Sephora. You just want a nice fluffy blending brush for this part. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. There's a lot of give with this look. Once you're happy with the shape, you can add a little bit of color on the back side. We're gonna deepen it up, so don't worry again if it's not nice and clean. We're gonna be going in with a few more shadows. Now with a deeper shade, and in this one it happens to be the color Hall. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that on my fluffy brush. I'm just gonna kind of put this in the middle here. And again, in just kind of like an oval U shape. And this is to make it appear that the hole is deep. And we're gonna, again, darken this up, so don't worry if it's not perfect. Just make sure you blend that in with the previous color. Again, to deepen that some more and just make it continue to look like it's just a hole going down, we're gonna pick up black, which in this one is called Lights Out. And we're gonna kind of just place that in the middle of that second shade, again, just to add some depth. Next, we need to add a little bit of highlight. So I'm gonna use a Snazaroo's white body paint. You can use any body paint. You can use a white eyeliner, whatever you wanna use to just make a highlight. I'm gonna just use a craft makeup brush. You can get these at your local crafting store. So starting in the back of the neck, we're gonna go right under that line that we drew. And this is gonna help with the illusion and just make it look like our head was cut off. Then you're gonna come around where we made that U shape. And this will just continue to help trick the eye and make it appear like it's raised. Easy way to remember this when you're doing any kind of body art is whites will make things look high and darks will make things look sunken in. And then with a clean e.l.f. blending brush, I'm just gonna drag that a little bit. This next step is really gonna help with the illusion. We're gonna add a shadow on our shoulders. So I'm just gonna take that fluffy brush we were using and I'm gonna go back into Fade and I'm just gonna start blending that next to the line that we drew. And again, don't worry too much about that line. We're gonna make that disappear very soon. And I wanna bring that a little bit right next to that white shadow we placed. And then I want to take a little bit of a deeper brown, just in that corner here, and on the other side as well. And then just a smidge of the black, just in that corner. And if you get it in the white, it's not a big deal. Just go back in and clean it up. Okay, the next step, we're gonna make our neck and part of our shoulders disappear. Again, I'm just gonna use this Nazaré body paint in black. You can use any brand that you want, does not matter. If you're doing this for like a video or something and you wanna add green and you know how to Photoshop to make the green appear as your background, then you can do that, and then it'll really look like you have a floating head because you'll green screen it. So I'm just gonna use a Morphe foundation brush for this part. And I'm just gonna pick up that black paint and I'm gonna start from my neck down to that line. You can actually hit that line if you wanted to. And to really make sure this illusion works, make sure that you get all the way kind of back on your shoulder so that none of your skin actually shows when you're looking face on. And then you are done. I am a floating head. Pretty easy. It's great for photos. I will tell you, if you have a black background, it helps the most. If I put purple that matched this, I could totally get away with that as well. Go into portrait mode and swipe over to stage light and make sure you're in that circle, and then it will automatically put a black background with you, and I'll show you in the end here a couple of photos for you. But you can see how making that shape helped make the body look a certain way, and the shadowing around the shoulders definitely helps with making the neck part look a little more raised as well. And I always suggest, if you're doing this, to keep your hair up, because if your hair was down, you would be able to notice that in between where you no longer have a neck. And in this case, you wouldn't see it. So do that. And if you were gonna do this for a party, I would suggest getting one of those black backgrounds they sell at like Walmart in the kids section for school for like 85 cents, and kind of like tape that to your shoulder itself in the back. That way when your friends and family want to take photos with you, there's that black background already, and while you're walking around, you have that black background set to you, so you kind of look like a floating head at the party. Okay guys, I am so excited about these 13 days of Halloween makeup looks for you, and I hope you guys did enjoy this. This one was highly requested when I did it on my TikTok a few weeks back, so I definitely wanted to make sure that I made this video for you guys. Alright guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a big thumbs up, share it if you want to. That helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate when you do it. And if you hit the bell, you'll get notifications anytime I post new videos. Alright guys, until tomorrow, bye!